Then let's get you an ET Now exclusive. The stakeholders, it seems, were briefed last week on discussions related to US-India trade talks. Now, concerns related to the two nations were also discussed. What else was discussed during this 4 days talk that they had on trade? Sumita is here with more details on that. Sumita?
Well, we're given to understand that stakeholders were briefed last week on discussions that ensued between the United States side and Indian side so far as trade talks to negotiate a bilateral trade agreement is concerned. Sources say that India is concerned that other geographies should not benefit even if there is a tariff imposition, whether there is a tariff increase or decrease that happens. Remember, US is looking to get the trade imbalance fixed, and India has held the view that export and import between the United States and India is complementary, and to address the trade imbalance is something that the United States has been referring to. India could possibly look at buying more crude oil from the United States. India could also look at nuclear energy collaboration and cooperation with the United States. In fact, India is looking at complementarity in pharma with the United States as well. Now, India, if you remember, recently proposed abolishing the equalization levy as well. There were 4 days of talks between United States and Indian trade officials. They concluded last week, and both sides are looking at expanding the bilateral trade to reach $500 billion by 2030. Remember, this is a target that was set earlier this year during meetings that went on between Donald Trump and Prime Minister Modi. Meanwhile, Commerce Ministry released a statement on these trade talks, which concluded last week. They said the talks centered around shared objectives of promoting growth, ensuring fairness, national security, and job creation. They also said that the meeting was to discuss the next steps towards a mutually beneficial bilateral trade agreement, to discuss to make sure that the first tranche of the BTA is finalized by fall of 2025. In fact, now it is that sectoral experts will be engaging under that BTA, and those negotiations will start in the coming few weeks.
We have some big things we're going to be announcing over the next 2 days that you know very well, Peter, and I think it's going to be something that's going to bring a lot of wealth back to our country, tremendous wealth back to our country, actually. And other countries are understanding it because they've been ripping us for 50 years, longer. I think this is going to be an amazing, I call it a lot of different names, but it's really, in a sense, it's a rebirth of a country, because how we could have afforded to do what we did. We helped everybody, and they don't help us. I really, the term I like best probably is the liberation of America. It's a liberation of this country, because it's incredible. Look, we have 36 trillion in debt for a reason, and that accumulates over a long period of time. So I think what you're going to be seeing over the next couple of days will be very inspiring to a lot of people.
Yes, so all eyes will be on April 2nd, 3 p.m. Washington time is when he will be announcing those reciprocal tariffs. It will be sectoral tariffs as well. He will be, US President Donald Trump will be actually going into details of what those reciprocal tariffs would be like.